Hey Ashley, how are you? Good morning. Of course. Okay. Thanks for joining me, guys. It's really early. It's 11:11, so I figured what better time than to come on here and do a live reading. It's considered a portal day, so there might be some noise in the back, but Miss Shanti wanted a general reading, so let's see what is going on for Miss Shanti. I'm using the Tarot of Sexual Magic here. I've got the Hangman reversed, Five of Wands, and the Hermit reversed. So I feel like you possibly, there's a Virgo and Pisces energy here, is coming out of a period where you were maybe having an internal battle. You went very introspective for a while. You might have gone into an extreme hermit mode, and you're kind of getting out of this place of confusion, of being in limbo. I feel like you finally came to some conclusions in this time that you had by yourself. There were maybe fights that happened and you just kind of wanted to go introspective and you didn't know what to do. So I do feel like you're going to be making some decisions, or someone is making some decisions. I have the Star here, so I do have some healing that came out of this. Okay, you finally were able to get some healing, get some clarity, and you're finally ready to work on something here with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like you maybe turned down a love offer, or you decided that you just are not emotionally available right now. Like your Ace of Cups is reversed, so you're not ready to open your heart. You're very guarded. I feel like these things that happened made you feel like you really had to go into protective mode, but you want to work on yourself and your own healing is the feeling I'm getting. Okay, Amy, what's your question? I don't know if there was a question before that, so let's see. Hey, James. So good to see you, too. I'm sorry I've been on a hiatus, guys. I've just kind of been in my own little hermit mode, taking care of myself, so... Oh, wait, may I ask whether the collective will be reached by the other person? What do you mean, the collective? Okay. Is our relationship going to be fine and reignited, Amy? Sorry, I didn't understand your question, Miss Shanti. I'll do some other ones and then I'll get back to you, okay? Will everything be fine and reignited? I'm not going to do reversals here because I feel like it will be clearer if... You're welcome. I do see a transformation with the death and you getting your wish with the Nine of Pentacles. There's two nines, so I feel like with the transformation with the death and the two nines, you're hitting the end of a cycle. I do feel like there was some unhealthy codependent energies here with the Devil. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn or a Scorpio, but I feel like with the Nine of Cups, you're definitely reaching what you want, and the Nine of Pentacles. So as long as you keep focusing on yourself and working on yourself, you're gonna get this thing and you're gonna get clearance from that death energy. I do feel like you walked away, but it might have been walking away from an unhealthy dynamic. And then we have the Empress here, so I feel like you've worked on yourself with both the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. I feel like this is confirmation that you've really nurtured yourself, you've really taken care of yourself, and you're ready to clear some of that negative energy from the past. I feel like you walked away from that version of yourself that you were before, and you're ready for a new beginning with this death. Okay, so this is a very different kind of death card. She's like very empowered and strong. All right, so I feel like that's kind of what happened, and I do see this going to the next level because two nines indicates that you're at the end of a cycle. Okay. Let me see. You said I hope both of us are grown. So let me just, is it a he, or let me just see what their energy is. The Hangman. All right, so they're still in the process of growth, but they're there. They just have to surrender to what is happening. Okay. Yeah, I feel like they're ready to move forward. I got the Chariot and the Ace of Wands. So they do want like a passionate new beginning. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces, but I do feel like there is a new start, okay? And it could be in one day. It could be 1 week, 1 month. This is like a one even a year it could take you guys to rebuild this. But I feel like with the Chariot, you guys are definitely moving forward from what it was, okay? And yeah, and that's the Pisces with the Hangman, okay? Okay. Thank you, Amy. You too. Okay. Good morning, Janine. Good for you, Shanti. I got your, okay. Marie, blessings to you. Yeah, he's a Pisces. Well, my ex say, sorry how things ended. Does he want to reconcile, Janine? I'm not going to do reversals, okay? Because it's just clearer for me to... Does he want to reconcile? I feel like he's in a decision-making process right now. I do feel like he wants to work on things. He wants to put his energy into this. I got an 8 of Pentacles and an Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so I do feel like he wants a new beginning, a new stable beginning. He might offer this to you, or it just might kind of happen between you guys. Like the energy might be this like new foundation that you guys build, okay? I'm going to pull some from the... Mystic Moon Oracle and just see a couple other messages about that. There's my Taurus and Narcissus. Okay. Hey, happily ever after. Okay, Gemini was next. Yeah, I feel like with this 2 of Swords and then the numbing, there could be some like denial or not wanting to face his feelings or not being able to get in touch with them. They may be overwhelming. So I feel like I'm still talking to the last question. I haven't gotten to you, Gemmy, yet about your Taurus. But this pause, whatever it is, if you gave him some space, I feel like that will be best. He has received messages. Maybe you've sent him messages or signs from the universe. And I do feel like he is like kind of like burying himself in the people around him right now. I feel like his people, his soul tribe is very important to him. But I do see that he has a desire to work on things and to start a new beginning. But I also feel like he's battling with his own like not wanting to deal with emotions, with numbing, and being in that 2 of Swords space of kind of confused, kind of conflicted, needing to make a decision, okay? So give him some time, give him some space. He has received the energy that you want. It's just a matter of time with that, okay? Okay. If you guys want to skip ahead, you can super chat. But other than that, I can't take second questions until I go through everyone's first, okay? So is my Taurus a narcissist, Jemmy? Well, let me just pull some tarot because I just pulled some signs from Spirit. I feel like there's been a lot of like changes or conflicts that have happened with this person where they've had a lot of things that like shook them up. And if they are narcissistic, there's things that are happening that are making them have to like reevaluate themselves. I got a 555, which is like a lot about change and like a disturbance tidal wave. So if they are, the situation with you could be something that's kind of like shifting them. But let me just see. The Lovers, Temperance, Page of Cups. There has been a lot of battling of egos, I see, but I also feel like there is like a definite soulmate connection here with the Lovers. I think it's a lot about this person realizing how to balance themselves and their extreme things, but I do see there might be some sort of like apology with this Page of Cups. You also could be dealing with a Pisces, you could be dealing with a Sag, or you could be dealing with a Gemini, okay? But I do feel like there's a soulmate connection here, and I feel like if their behavior has been unsavory in the past, I do feel like this cycle of them not getting it is going to be complete, because I do feel like they're going to have a wake-up call, and it could be something that happens like over like a dinner with a friend, or just something like it with this table gathering. It could be like where they're like with someone, or they're out at a restaurant and something happens and they start I don't think like narcissists inherently change, but I do feel like they have people come into their lives that shake them up and make them start realizing they are narcissistic, which is like the crack in the egg, okay? So you might have been that person for them, and that there is still hope. I don't want you to ever feel like there's no hope, because it could still be a soulmate, which is then lessons that you have to learn about what you deserve and, you know, what your mission is here on earth, okay? So somebody super chatted. Let me see. Hello, will I see him soon? Lila Lee. Okay. Like I said, I don't know whoever's joining me. If you super chat, you skip the line. And other than that, I will answer the other questions, but I have to go in order. Will I see him soon? Happy 11/11, guys. This is apparently, you know, a big day. So it's a big portal day. Will I see him soon? I don't know if you're dealing with a Aries, a Pisces, or an Earth sign. Let me see. Hey, Stella. Okay, I think that you will eventually see him, but I feel like he's going through a grieving process with this Five of Cups. It's like a grief, and then I'm still haunted by my actions. I'm doing what I have to do. So I feel like he is going to take a slow time. I'm trying to take responsibility, okay? So I've got that with the King of Pentacles. So I feel like he's trying to do the responsible thing. He's trying to take responsibility. But he's still sort of in limbo. But I feel like eventually the Fool is here, so he is going to take a chance and come forward. But it's just going to be some time, okay? He's still very haunted by this and still in grief over this, okay? Okay. Hey Shia, thanks for asking. I've been like just dealing with a lot of like sickness and stuff, so I've been just taking time to take care of myself and figure out what's going on with me. So I did want to pop on for you guys today. I'm not feeling that great, but I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna still be here for you guys. I'm just kind of been taking a hiatus. I had a really intense October, so I had a lot of... Thank you, Stella. I appreciate it. I want to know what's coming towards me in love. Okay. Is Raza the one I'm supposed to get married to, or H, happily ever after? Who was that asked? Happily ever after. Is Raza the one I'm supposed to get married to, or H? I have a Pisces here. I have a Capricorn here. I have a mentally conflicted here. I have a battle here. I have another Pisces. I have an Aries, and I have a Sag. Again, wow. Okay, so, I feel like the person that you're supposed to be with is the one that you're supposed to, the one that you take like a chance with, that you have like a clean slate with. I feel like there's been a lot of battles in the past, a lot of mental confusion in the past. And I feel like the person that you're supposed to be with is the person that brings you balance, the person that you'd have a new beginning with, the person that there's like less confusion and less chaos. So whoever that is, I'll pull from Signs from Spirit. Feathers are signs right now for you. I feel like whoever also inspires you with this creative pen, who brings out like these things that you want to create, or, you know, makes you feel more inclined to like your artistic side, who enchants you, who's just like very exciting. I feel like the person that's more exciting is the person that you want to choose, okay? But you're going to get feathers as signs. And just don't pick someone based on what you think you're supposed to be with. Pick someone based on what your heart is telling you, okay? I do feel like there's someone here that you have a very codependent situation with, but I also feel like there's a potential for a new beginning with someone fresh and new, okay? All right, guys. I'm going to do one more. Maybe I'll pop on later. But I was just on yours, happily ever after. Greetings, my lonely star. Who's coming towards me in love? Okay. Guys, I'm gonna I don't feel that great, so I'm not staying on too long, but I'll try to pop on later. Now, in the future, if you do a live chat, super chat, then you will jump ahead and I'll answer your question first, okay? But for right now, who's coming towards me in love? Who was that? A lonely star, okay. I've got a potential Virgo, an Aries, a Queen of Cups here, and an Eight of Swords. So I feel like you might have some choices here. But the Emperor is here, so someone who's like your ultimate divine masculine. I also have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and then actually a Page of Pentacles. So there is going to be a new beginning, I feel like, with you and potentially like an Aries, or someone who you see as your divine masculine. Use your intuition, okay? When this happens, I feel like you've been in this like mental state of being very like caught up and like not sure, but just with the Queen of Cups, I feel like this is you. And I feel like the Page of Pentacles could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, okay? And this is the Emperor. So the Emperor is coming towards you. So your ultimate partner, your divine masculine, okay? I see that someone added. Should I contact him or should I wait on him? Lily, okay. I'll do one more question, and then should you contact him or should you wait on him? The answer is yes was on the bottom of my deck. So I feel like contacting him would work, but don't be too, let's see. That was very weird. Metamorphosis, release, union. Oh, wow. This is like the best card in this deck. So I do feel like there is going to be a reunion. leave it up to your like spirit guides, pray about it, maybe release it before contacting him. So release the outcome to the universe and trust that it's going to work out and it's going to change for the better. Okay. But I do see a union here. So I feel like it's going to be a good outcome. Just don't stress about it too much. All right, guys, I got to pop off. I'll try to get back on later. Okay. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. And, if I can, I'll get back to you guys later. I know there were some questions I didn't answer, but I have to take it easy. So I'll be back. All right. Bye.